move on then and do The Sun. And Clarkson's endless walk of shame continues, Miriam.
Yes, so the former Top Gear presenter is in the middle of, you know, all this storm because of his hateful comments to the Duchess of Sussex. Am I allowed to call her that? Isn't she just Meghan Markle now?
Yeah, just call her Megs.
Megs.
Do you think they were hateful?
It wasn't a nice thing to write, but I don't, again, being a libertarian, I don't think you should please people for what they say and think. I mean,
it was
maybe he
hyperbolic imagery, right?
Yeah, it was a bad joke, basically.
Yeah. What do you say, Sean?
But I find her very irritating.
It's absolutely mad.
And she's a terrible narcissist.
Yes.
And an attention seeker. And she is completely obsessed with this identitarianism because it gives her this permanent victimhood.
But did you think...
Which people love, don't they? They love feeling sorry for themselves.
Yeah, they love it. Did you think that incited hatred or violence against women?
I did think it was a bit... Yeah, I wouldn't say it was going to incite an actual group of people to go out and attack any other group of people. But it was just like a badly worded... Bad joke.
The Sun's apology is not going to do anything. Never apologise. I mean, Clarkson's apologised. They just want more blood. To me, this thing has gone absolutely mad. I mean, I did a 20-minute podcast on this yesterday, so I know all about it. I mean, you had Chris Packham saying we should jail him.
No, this man is insane. Right. Yeah, I think these people are like, they love policing language and thought, and it's like they're new Puritans in a way. They don't really...
On sale now.
Available now.
They don't look at actions at all. They don't care about actions. So that's why all our mainstream stories now... You know, last week it was the woman that said, "Where are you from?" It's a similar kind of... They're constantly trying to create this division between races. I think this is the new thing.
Well, let's bring in Jonathan. I just want to say, they were saying he should be jailed. Caroline Noakes said it was positively medieval. Yeah, of course it was. It was about Game of Thrones. Yeah. You know, all these politicians going mad. Kate Osborne said it was abusive white men with power and huge media platforms. As if Meghan Markle... By the way, why are you being sexist and racist? And then also, Meghan Markle is a very powerful person with a huge media platform. It's called Netflix. What do you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, I think it was just it was a harsh joke. I don't think he literally meant it. I think anyone would be a fool to suggest that he actually meant it. It was, I mean, it was definitely a kind of, not necessarily defamatory, but it was against her. The joke was very much against her as a person, I suppose. It's had 17,500 complaints to The Sun, which is what we normally get when Leo curses on. But yeah, it's generally... it wasn't a very nice thing to say. What he's saying is, I don't like her, and he's doing it in joke form.
But he did it in bad joke form.
Did you think the hyperbole was sort of lampooning himself, like his hatred was so ridiculous, it was a bit over the top? Like
they're trying to create the storm around it is again fixating on this narrative that.
But he says stuff like, "Oh, the maker of the Mr. Big..." I've done Simon Evans again, but he says like the maker of this car should be taken outside and shot. Like he doesn't literally mean it.
No, of course he doesn't. It's nonsense. So anyway, we've covered that so many times. Hopefully, Clarkson's endless walk of shame can end one day. But that's it for part 3. Coming.